I've just lightly washed these mushrooms. That is what you should do, just to lightly wash them. And we are going to fry them. So we are going to just dab water from them so that when we chop them, they don't have much moisture. So just dab them with a clean cloth or use a kitchen roll. So just to make sure they are really dry. Do them gently. Just dab them gently. Dab them gently and make sure they are really dry. So there goes our mushrooms. They're going to be fried, you know. These are medium-sized mushrooms. So we wash them and we dab them. So I want to cut them into like quarters. We'll cut them into quarters and then we will fry them. So we are cutting the mushrooms into some quarters. We are going to use the stalk. It doesn't matter really. So just to try to chop them into quarters, ready for frying. There you go. Look at them. They're really beautiful. Look at that. Loaded with a lot of you know, stuff there. So we are having some chunks of mushroom. We are going to fry this. So imagine only we have 4, but we can come up with some big chunks and enough to share with others. So it's our mushroom chunks. Look at that mushroom chunks over there. Mushroom chunks being cut into quarters. Mushroom is quite a versatile, you know, nutritious food, which is rich in minerals and vitamins. It's really tasty, you know. So this is an easy recipe today for the mushrooms. An easy recipe today for the mushrooms. So we are going to cut the last one, and look at that, amazing. So this is the color is white, sort of creamish mushrooms. So they are now ready. Look at that. Look at the amazing mushrooms. Look at that. Who doesn't love this? These ones. Oh, I didn't chop this one. I need to chop it into another quarter. Look at that. Amazing. Look at that. Amazing mushrooms. So we are wondering, what are we going to do with these mushrooms? We are going to fry them and come up with a tasty dish which you will just love. So the next in line is we are going to prepare a few leaves or 2 shallots. This will come again in the way up in the recipe. So we have washed the shallots here, looking amazing, and we need to chop these ones, looking amazing. So you can include any onion of your choice. So I've chose to include the shallots. You can include the red onion, the other big white onion, and you know, this will add to the flavor of our mushroom. So all we are looking for is the flavor of our mushroom. So we need to chop this into reasonable chunks. We are chopping the shallots into reasonable chunks so that we can join our mushrooms. goes our shallots, beautiful shallots here. And we are going to join with our amazing mushrooms. Look at that. Look at the mushrooms waiting for frying, waiting to be fried. And we cannot go on without adding the incredible, look at that, we need to add the garlic. So this will be part of the recipe as well. So today we are just going to try and come up with just some grated garlic. So just grate the garlic, coming from grated garlic. This is for the flavor as well. Just try to crush the garlic, and here you go. We're crushing the garlic. We're using this grater. We're crushing the garlic. The aroma is really incredible. So the garlic and the onion are there to give that strong, the strong aroma to the mushrooms. The strong aroma to the mushroom. So I have three cloves of garlic. So we do the garlic. Just grate the garlic. Yeah, there we go. So that's our garlic. Here is our garlic. We can put the garlic into this little bowl. It will come towards the end. So that's the grated garlic. Oh, this is it. Look at that. We let it sit for a bit here, and then we are also going to include some fresh herbs. So I have these fresh herbs here. This one, look at this herb. I have this fresh herb here. Look at that. This herb is called coriander. That's the beautiful coriander. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just clip off a few leaves of coriander, and then I'm going to wash them, and they will also be part of the look at that, beautiful, look at that, amazing. So just a few branches of coriander, and clip this with the scissors. Look at that. It's the coriander, which is also known as cilantro. So a few leaves will do. Wow, look at that. So I need to wash these leaves. There goes our coriander. So I will wash the leaves under cold running water. Just to wash the leaves. Coriander will give the ultimate flavor to our mushroom. It will give the ultimate flavor to our mushroom. Look at the mushroom there. So this is what the coriander will do. Cilantro, well washed and ready for the recipe. So what I'm going to do now is just I'll just shake the leaves like this. Shake them, shake the leaves to remove excess water, and then we are going to chop our coriander. Let's chop the coriander. It will wait for it's 10. So these are really tender, so you can include the stalks of the coriander, of the cilantro. They are really tender, because all we need is to extract the amazing aroma and flavor from the coriander as it joins the mushroom. So in the meantime, we are now heating all in the sauce in the pan. We heat some olive oil in the saucepan, just heat briefly. So our coriander is ready. So what we can do now is to We are going to just put this into some containers, to some little bowls. There goes the onion, the garlic is there, and then there goes the coriander or cilantro. So everything is set now for the recipe. Now the oil is hot now in the pan. We are going to add a bit of butter. This will help the browning and the succulent. This will help. Look at that. We put a bit of butter. The oil is already hot, so we throw in the mushroom. We throw in the mushroom there. We let the mushroom stand in the oil. Just leave it standing there for some time. What we want is the mushroom to brown a little bit. We just leave it standing there. Look at that. The mushroom is standing in the pan. Look at that. We leave the mushroom standing there for some minutes, and the heat is not that high, medium heat. We leave the mushroom standing there. We can always turn the mushroom slightly. Turn the mushroom slightly so that it sort of browns, you know. We turn the mushroom slightly so that the sides do brown. Just move slightly in the pan. Move slightly in the pan. We are avoiding crushing the mushroom. Remove the mushroom slightly in the pan. Now it's cooking. So please guys, always remember to subscribe to the channel. I'll be really happy if you do that, and I'll be more than thankful. As we go on with our mushroom, soon it will be ready. All you need is just a few minutes, and then the mushroom is cooked. So what you do is you just turn the mushroom slightly like that. Turn the mushroom slightly. You keep on turning. When it browns, you turn it. You turn the mushroom. Look, it's browning now. This is a sign that it's cooking. It's cooking. So we don't want to burn the mushroom. All we want is for it to brown on both sides. Wow, that's looking good. That's looking good. The mushroom cooking doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. Look at that. The sides are browning. This is what we are looking for. Browning. Browning. Wow, look at that. The color is coming out nicely. Wow, look at that. As the mushroom continues to brown, now we start adding the other ingredients. just sprinkle a little bit of balsamic vinegar, a little bit to add the flavor. Sprinkle a little bit of balsamic vinegar. This will add which will help to improve the flavor. Just a little bit of balsamic vinegar. So our mushroom is cooking well. Then we can now add, since the mushroom is browned, it is turning golden brown. Look at that, it's turning golden brown. Then we can always add garlic and the onion. So this is the garlic, we just add it there. I think it's best just to sprinkle it like that, and then you twist it there. Add the garlic. Wow, the flavor is amazing. So we have added the garlic to our mushroom, which is a good thing. The flavor is really good. Then we don't want to run against time. So look at that. The mushroom is brown and it has just succumbed to the heat. That's when we bring in the onion. Just add the onion there, add the onion. Look at that. Look at our amazing mushrooms. They are looking really good. Looking really good. So there goes our mushroom. They are looking really good. It's all frying all the way up. Oh, it's all about frying all the way up. Now it's time to add a little bit of salt. It is optional. Some people don't like salt. It's optional. So salt is just there for tasting. To taste, so that it tastes better. You can add a little bit, sprinkle a little bit of salt, just a little bit, and our mushroom is cooking well. The onion, the shallots, the garlic have mixed it well. Then we can also add a little bit of black pepper. This is another way of adding flavor. We add a little bit of black pepper. A quarter spoon of black pepper will do. So this is black pepper. Just sprinkle it all the way. Sprinkle it all the way. And wow, the flavors are now coming up. The flavors we are looking for are now coming up. So our mushroom continues to cook. Look at that. Under low heat. The mushroom is brown and everything is coming out nicely. So finally, we are about to come to the end. We are about to come to the end. This is the time when the mushroom has shrunk and it is showing that it is really cooked, because mushroom doesn't take time to cook. So just before we come to the end of our frying, look at that. Wow, look at that. This is when we can add your fresh herb. So our fresh herb today is cilantro or coriander. So we are going to add our last herb, our last ingredient. Our last ingredient is going in now, just to add more flavor as well. So you can put basil, coriander, you can put oregano, you can put, any herb of your choice. So we've added the cilantro or the coriander. So this is our amazing dish of the white mushroom. It has turned golden brown and it is looking so yummy. Wow, I love this dish. I love this dish. So just giving it a few minutes, so that the cilantro really mixes up with the mushroom. So I hope guys you have enjoyed this amazing recipe. This is Mary Z easy recipe. Mary Z easy recipe. So continue to watch my videos and enjoy these easy recipes. So our mushroom is now done, and it's time now to dish the mushroom. Everything has succumbed to the heat and the cooking is well done. So let's see what's in the pan. Let's see what's in there. We are going to dish now and enjoy this delicious. Look at that. Look at that. It's oozing with deliciousness. Look at that. So let's dish this out now. Look at the mushrooms. You can enjoy the mushrooms with your savory dish, and you can enjoy it with any other, even salad, even on your wraps. You can enjoy this on your tacos. So I hope you have really enjoyed this video. Thanks everybody for watching this amazing, look at that, amazing mushroom recipe.